Yo, what's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to another episode of On the Bench with Pete. It's Space Wolves again, get a bit further. I need to finish off, I've got 5 guys left to finish off my first level of highlighting with Fenrisian Grey. Then I can either start on metals, pelts, either way. It's Space Wolves, so let's go. Cameras down. Okay, so these are the guys I've got left to do with the highlighting. Then I'll put them that direction to my right. So the others all are. And just move them up slightly. Get them ready for their next level. I want to try and even it out today so that we're all at the same level, so to speak. Anyway, I'll use my army painter brush for this highlighting bit. Fenrisian Grey. Old brush. Put some in my palette. Distilled water to water it down. So I still can't find my my wet palette. It's here somewhere. It's like probably within a few feet of me, but yeah, I will find it. Just not right now. Okay, so I'll put these over here. I'll start with this guy. I've been highlighting them to kind of get to know the armor layout and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I entered Big Mac Dan Skulls competition for 100 subscribers. Well done with that, getting that far anyway, mate. I was dubious about dancing or doing something. As you can see, I did probably the closest thing I can get to it. I can't move that great these days, but yeah. But you know, it's all fun, good fun. I played Wings of Glory yesterday over at my friend's house, my friend Ralph. So he introduced me to that. That's quite a fun game. Nice pick up and play style. Sometimes it's nice to have that ease of play, just to get you into it. And doesn't take any time at all to set up Wings of Glory. The models are quite nice, you know, already painted in the box and that, you know, it's how I imagine that X-Wing would be, a similar sort of thing. I don't mean, you know, same rules or anything, no, I mean how it's got that kind of, dare I say it, it's simplistic enjoyment about it, which is kind of endearing. I find it quite endearing as a game, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So would I play it again? Yeah, absolutely I would play it again. It's a great little game. Doesn't go on too long, so you know, you can get a few games in. Alright, so the sooner I can get these highlights done, the sooner I can get on with the next stage, because I think this is probably the not hardest stage, but the most time consuming, I suppose, would be one way of describing it. Yeah, time consuming. So I did. I don't know whether you'll have seen it by the time this episode goes out, but I have got myself a little turntable now um, to kind of showcase a model, I suppose, or just put it on and talk about it. You know, it's kind of the thing. It's exactly what I was looking for. In something like that. Ticks all the right boxes anyway. It's quite small, compact, so I didn't want anything too big. So that's one tick. It's silent, so that's two ticks. No, I'm saying not that that would bother me, because I would just do voiceover if it was noisy, but and it's smooth in turning, very smooth. You can turn it both ways, and so that's good. It's also solar powered, which is a good thing, right? And battery operated if needs be, or mains operated. So you know, it's good for the environment. Yeah, I was checking my phone then in case anybody's wondering. Had a message come through. Nothing important though. But yeah, it's good for the environment. And you know, as far as I can see, there's enough light that comes in here. It's got 4 little solar panels on it. So for now, it can do its thing without costing me anything, you know. Obviously at night it will stop because there'll be no light, but yeah, I'm really suitably impressed with it. Just trying to find the right angle to get this bit here. Yeah, on some things it would be easier to paint before attaching the base. I know that, but I really don't like doing that. I just don't like it. Not my bag. Okay. It will be good to get these done. Space wolves, they do interest me. The wolfen interests me. Although I think I'll just play normal Space Wolves for now. See how I go with that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Sorry for the silence here. It's just trying not to hold my breath when I do certain lines and things. I know that's not really what you need to be doing, you know. Still got to finish off my zombicide survivors. They're almost done now. I'm going to be busy tomorrow. Well, tomorrow when I'm recording. It's not when you see it up. It will be done by then. But tomorrow I'm moving my main wardrobe from the bedroom into Mrs. Mini Warzone's walk-in wardrobe. Be part of that. So it's going to be all part of the room. It's going to make our bedroom bigger, so that's good. Looking forward to that. I imagine that will take all day doing that, because sorting out the clothes as well. You know, yeah, so sorting out the clothes. and I'm going to cash for clothes a lot of them, which is cool. Well, it's better than putting them in the charity shop. At least you get 50p a kilo, so might as well get something back, even if it just goes on gas or electric, you know. Don't know why, but this one seems to be taking longer than most do. I don't know if it's his pose or what. So I'm looking forward to trying a couple of new games this year, but at the same time I don't want to get into too many more new ones, you know what I mean? Because financial reasons. It's not something I can do willy-nilly these days, but always nice to try something new. I was saying to my friend yesterday, I'd like to work up to do dioramas one day if I ever get good enough at painting. I would like to do a diorama or several dioramas. I think to do them properly, that's a whole other level of painting that where I'm not at the moment, but it is something I will aim for the future. Right. I don't know if you can hear my fridge in the background, but that's all it is. That's the only noise at the moment. My dehumidifier hasn't had to come on for quite a while now. Just hasn't had the need because it hasn't been humid. So I guess that's good, right? Okay. These awkward bits. Be glad doing his purity seals, because that will take away some of the clumsiness of my work here. That's alright. As long as I'm having a good time, right? And doing this here, right now, is what I class having a good time. So, hope you're all getting stuff done. Or just listening to me ramble on while you can't sleep or whatever. Either way, it doesn't matter. Whatever, it's all good. If you can't sleep, hope you can eventually. Right. Sometimes I find on the cheaper brushes, sometimes I find synthetic brushes better. I find Like when it's like sable and real hair and stuff. I find when it's cheaper versions of that, they're not so good. Right. Okay, I think we're getting there on this dude. I think he's looking pretty awesome. For this layer, I mean, of course. Yeah, I'm going to call him done on that level. So that's one down. 4 to go. We'll do the big guy next. Do the Terminator. Because why not? He's the last Terminator I've got to do. So let's just get him done. Someone did ask me on my P&Q what armies I would like to see retooled, and I thought, okay, I can talk about this now because P&Q will have aired long before this one goes up, a couple of days at least. Yeah, so I said Adeptus Sororitas. I suppose in many ways it's a good job they haven't retooled them, because otherwise I'd have to go out and buy them more, you know. It's a pity they haven't got a hardback codex though, an updated codex at least, even if they haven't got updated models. Or just put the old one into hardback. I don't have the luxury of access to like an iPad or some equivalent. Not to game. I can't see me walking around with my laptop whilst playing a game, can you? Oh, I can't anyway. It's a very nice colour, this Fenrisian grey. Just doing all the lines. From this angle that I can do. He's got a whacking great big gun on there, like a massive gun there. The ammo pack just hanging off his back. Yeah, it's just amazing. So many things I want to get into. It's just having the time, isn't it? Like I bought Age of Sigmar ages ago now. I've only ever started doing 2 models, and I really want to get that box set all built up and painted too, you know, so just have a few games of that. I probably won't go into it too much after that, just to get the box set up and running so I can play that, you know. If it's kind of game I think it is, it'll be a nice easy game to play just casually with people that aren't sort of hardcore, you know. So That's ideal for drawing people into the game. It's very fine edge highlighting here. Almost half dry brush, half highlighting with this tiny brush. Especially when you go over like the helmet eye lenses and all that kind of thing. What's he going on about, you say? I don't know what I'm going on about. Right. Hordes. I've got my Circle Orbrus, got a few more figures to paint up for that. I might have one more for Legion of Everblight, I can't remember. I have to look into the drawer of shame. Not only have I got a shelf of shame, I've got a drawer of shame as well. The drawer covers all the smaller models like heroes and HQs, that kind of thing that you buy. You think, oh yeah, I'll get around to doing that one day. And I've got a few Hordes models in there. So I've got to get that done because I need to start work on my War Machine Signar faction. So that'll be a good little mini series I can do, painting them up. I like that. Right. Gosh. Sometimes it's... definitely noticed, do you ever notice some days easier to paint the more finicky stuff than others? Some days it seems quite easy, other days it's like, seems quite difficult. I'm sort of in between today, but so I think the last time I was doing this it seemed easier. Oh, big power fist hands. Still, once I've done these, that's going to be pretty cool because I'll have done the entire Stormclaw box set then, so I've done the Orcs already. And then these guys. I can start seeing if any missions are any good relating to that then, can't I? Should be good. I won't mind running through some of the missions in the starter set either, the Dark Vengeance, see if they're any good sometime. See how that is. As I've said on other videos, I do have an interest in Beyond the Gates of Antares. I was talking about this, be the other day now when you see this, but it was actually yesterday at the time of filming. Talking with my friend about this game. I think I think it'll do quite well as a game. I really do. And so I like the look of the models. They just look super cool. Really cool. Right. Nearly there, matey boy. I don't mind filming these in low res because you don't need to see what I'm doing in high definition, do you? Or what I'm not doing, I should say. Right. Just a couple more areas. Namely his arm. His elbow. His elbow armor pad. Yeah. That's that one done. Yay. 3 more to go. Right, back to the normal Marines now. That's all the Terminator's done. Which is cool. Very cool. Yeah. These guys, these boffins done. And we're in good shape. It's always nice when you finish a unit. It always amazes me when I'm watching you guys on YouTube how fast you paint. It seems that you paint fast. Because I feel I don't. Not that I'm in a rush, just it amazes me, yeah. Yeah. I think, wow, that person's done another unit of whatever it may be, Vikings or Napoleonic soldiers or whatever it is, you know. And I'm thinking, whoa. Or I've finished their diorama or some such thing. Right. Their shoulder pads are quite cool. Especially with the pelts. That does a lot for the game, I think. The detail. Rather than everybody being exactly the same. I think it adds so much. Right. I can't remember when I first painted a Space Marina. I think it would have been when Space Crusade came out. Because I had that game. Okay. There's some funky armor plating on these guys. I don't know if they do it themselves fluff wise or whether it's made for them this way. Yeah, it's just. Or even if I could find out that sort of information, you know. What time are we at here? 20 to 3. Ugh, 20 to 3. That's good. When it gets to 3, we'll be approaching the hour. You know, even if it's just an hour's painting, you can get a lot done. In the space of an hour, you can get a lot done. You just set aside time to do these things. It tends to work out quite well, I think. So, got my train ticket yesterday with my friend to go to Salute. April. Oh yeah. Super looking forward to that. Gonna be a good day. A very good day. Long day, but good day. I'll try not to be as bogged down this year as I was last year with stuff. So that got quite exhausting, I think would be a word. Yeah, I think exhausting would be an accurate description of how it was. Very fun day though. Hoping to, I don't know, find some good deal. They really ought to do better prices at these conventions though. You know, to entice people. You know, I think it should be slightly cheaper at the event or something, you know. That's what I think it should be anyway. You know, like some sort of exclusive deal. That's how it should be. So I've got my train tickets, I have to get my main ticket now, and I'm sorted. I'm in absolutely fantastic shape. Early start, late return, all that kind of stuff. But I will come back with a wad full of happy memories. So another one done. Worth it in the end. left. You would have thought 5 hours to do 5 guys. Not 5 hours, what am I talking about? Who would have thought an hour to do 5 guys? Sorry, 5 hours. An hour. Yeah, 5 hours. You like the hangout lengths. I couldn't do that for that long. Some of those hangouts go on for like 8 hours or more. I just couldn't do it. It's too long. It's too much. I understand people come and go throughout the thing, but really, it's a bit of a, when you're all talking about some topic, it's a long time, put it that way. I wouldn't want to do it myself, not that long. It's kind of fun to hop in on now and again, but because it is the sort of thing you can put on in the background, I admit. Depends on the topic though, doesn't it? Sometimes these things, they can be talking about a really interesting topic. But then the only trouble is people tend to talk over each other a lot of the time. And that can be quite hard to listen to sometimes. This is good. Once this is done, I think I might put some Carrack stone on my main wolf pelt, and then look at the gunmetal, I think. Here we are. Sorry about this, just concentrating really. Trying to. Oh, excuse me, it doesn't always work out. It doesn't always matter because things can be made up on other stages, and that's fine. Nearly done this one. Then we'll be on to the last one, which will be quite exciting. PQ is uploading as I speak, ready for Monday, so you will have already have seen it. But the one you've just watched, those of you that watched it, that's uploading now as I do this. Alright, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, looking good. One more little bit. Last man standing. He doesn't have a helmet, so that's one less thing to do. Yeah, these space walls. I didn't realise until I actually started painting them how different they actually are. Their armour's vastly different to the normal Space Marine. You know, they don't look it on the table from afar, but they are. You know, it's not like painting an Ultramarine and a Blood Angel, which is the same model, but in most cases. Yeah. The bits, the pieces are different. My neck is aching a bit. Hunching over like this. Definitely prefer doing these videos on this angle though. It just means I'll have to get myself another desk or table. Get some wheels on that and I'll be away. 100 wheels. Oh, we're nearly there. Nearly there. The end is in sight, so don't rush it, Pete. You know, you do that sometimes, don't you? Oh, yeah, just get done, get done, get done. Oh no, I've ruined it. Well, this is good. Like I say, he's got no helmet. Hope your painting jobs are coming along okay, with no issues. Yeah. 2 bits on the backpack to do. Yeah. Done. Done, baby. So that's that level. Oh, talk about achy neck and shoulders. And that's the time gone, eh? I mean, really, that hour flies by. So I'm going to do the pelt on here, for the most part, anyway. I think I will use a slightly larger brush for it, though. Sable hair, I'm going to use that. Carrick stone. Well, that's what I'm going to base the first part of this pelt with. So plenty of water. put it on here. Because it's nice and thin, not worrying about it obscuring detail. And if I've got to do 2 coats, then I'll do 2 coats. I'm okay with that, you know. I'll do a similar thing to how I did the Fenrisian walls. I use some washes, you know. I'll look through the book in case it gives any hints. Looks good. It all comes together. It looks good. That's what I like about miniature painting. All of a sudden, you get past it. You go through like a not so good stage, don't you? I think. And then it all starts coming together. I'm not saying that's what's happening now, but I'm just saying that, you know, it's nice when that does happen. Sometimes it's easier just to hold the damn thing, isn't it? So I'll just cover the whole thing in Carrick stone for now. That way we cover all our bases. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Carrick stone as I might keep it for the skin side. I'm not too sure. I had to glance out and make sure I was still on the camera screen thing, you know. Just go into my own world, and before you know it, I'm not on the camera anymore. There. So I'll do the whole thing in Carrick stone, where I think I definitely need it. And then I'll assess it once it's dry. So you can't really do too much while the paint's wet. So one good thing about acrylic paint, it dries quite quickly. Hurrah for acrylic paint. Yeah, I'll just do claws and all, I'll do may as well, because a little bit of paint left. I think we're nearly there with this. There. Obviously the belt's going to be... Actually, I'll do that character as well. There's a good base for all of it then. Loads of detail on this. Sorry if I went really silent then for a while. But I would have done that if I was in the room, so... Oh! Stand up right. Or up the right way, there you go. Right, so that is that. Cool, stressed in my eyes at the moment. Well, it's taken me nearly an hour just to do that. So, I think I'll leave it there. Otherwise it'd be another hour. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll leave it there.